If you couldn't tell from the thumbnail, yes, we are doing character guides. And first up on our list, Wolfgang the Strongman. I know he's getting his rework soon. I know he's getting it in December sometime, but I just want to, do it now just so we can. Because I haven't really played him that much, and I need to learn about him a bit more before we actually see him change. So that's and all right. So let's just not waste any time and just get straight into it. So this is all gonna be placed down. We're gonna start with the compendium. We're gonna be looking at the compendium. We're gonna look at his stats, and then his perks and quirks. And just saying, we're all doing all these characters on their birthdays. So if I don't upload for a long time, if I don't upload for a long time in character guide videos, then it's because none of their birthdays are nearby. And his is October 2nd, which is today, so happy birthday, Wolfgang. Yep, so we're going to start looking at his stats. He has 200 health, 300 hunger, and 200 sanity. But he actually has a bit, his health varies, and that's where we're starting with his first perk. When I said about how his health varies, if you look at his hunger, on the screen right now, you can see that this is from me immediately spawning in the game. He starts at about 200 hunger. Not the full 300 that it advertised, but at a base, 200. And why is this exactly? Well, so the first quirk that it says is that he grows mightier on a full belly. But before we get to that, grows mightier on a full belly, we need to just look at him as a base. As you can see when he's fighting, his damage is normal. Spear does 34 damage, and as you can see, he is doing 34 damage. And it's the same when running as well. As you can see when he's running like this, his speed is mildly, is good. It's at what you would normally see with any normal survivor. So if you choose Wilson and compare it with Wolfgang like this, you'll see that there's no difference in speed whatsoever. But now we're getting to the good stuff. Increases hunger over 200 points, 225, I mistakenly, and he'll grow into his quote-unquote mighty form. So in this form, as you can see, his appearance changes. He gets really ripped, and his health jumps to 300. Before, it said it was 200. But as his hunger goes down, so does his health. So depending on where his hunger is, his health will vary as well. On top of that, he also does double the amount of damage than what it normally is. So as you can, my hunger was a bit lower at this time, so it's not exactly 68. But as you can see, it's in that higher range. It's it jumps up to double. It can jump to a maximum of double the amount of damage it would normally do. And this is also with his running speed as well. As you can see, he jumps his speed jumps to 1.5% what's the word? Faster than everyone else. Lost the word there for a sec. So as you can see, he's able to cross that distance with ease. But sadly, things take a plummet when he goes below 100 hunger. So from 100 to 225, he's in his normal state. When above 25, he's in his mighty state. But then if he goes below 100, he goes into his wimpy state. And as with all the rest of his states, his damage also suffers. As you can, when he's actually starving, he can get to half of the damage he usually does. So a spear that would normally do 34 can go down to only 17 damage per hit. While me, I'm a bit higher than that. So yeah, that's why it says 28.5, 24.8, and soon it will turn to 24.7 because the hunger's slowly going down and affecting my damage output. And of course, this also affects his normal speed as he does he's now at 0.9% speed, so that's actually less than most average characters. So yeah, it would take him a bit longer to reach a bit distance, while in his mighty form he just zooms through that area. Now the next perk on the list is that he burns a lot of calories, and that is true. If you his hunger modifier, when he's in his wimpy state, he'll lose health, like he'll lose uh hunger at a normal rate compared to everyone else, but in his mighty state he will lose hunger 3 times faster than everyone else. So yeah, definitely ration your materials, but before going into his mighty state, because you're going to be using a lot of food just to stay mighty. Final downside is that he's afraid of monsters in the dark, but it's only kind of slightly. It's only like a 0.9% like more sanity drain, so it's nothing to really worry about. And the final thing to talk about is his favorite food. See, he likes roasted potatoes, so what you need to do is use a garden dirigamajig to make a bunch of farm tool, get some fluffy seeds, plant them in this plant pot as you see before you. Wait a few night and days before you get some suspiciously large potatoes coming from this plot, to then only pick them and then roast them over a fire to get some lovely roasted potatoes that do 15 points more hunger when eaten by Wolfgang. Very nice, everyone. But if you want to try your luck trying to grow giant potatoes, follow this table right here. Grow in only autumn, winter, or spring. Get fluffy seeds. Doesn't need much water, and give it a lot of poop. Just feed it a lot of poop. Like, keep talking to it every once in a while, and it will stay happy until eventually it grows into a giant potato just for the strongman. And that is it, everyone. Hope everyone has learned a bit from this Wolfgang. I know everything that I've probably said here is probably going to change with his next rework, so I can't predict what his changes are going to be. So don't get angry at me if anything that I said in this video does become incorrect later on. Anyway, that's it for Wolfgang. Hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.